Oh, where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is causing me. Where you are, Lord, I am free. Holiness is causing me. Lord, I need you. Oh, I need you. Every hour I need you. My one. Well. Yes. Mwebale muno okutuuliriza. Kiro kino genda ku bantu bazaawo ekintu ekibarukweta mastery. How we can get concepts permanently stick into our minds. I'll be sharing one principle that you have to use. Kurorangu kwebwayebwa bakingambire kyandugam what to do. What can we do now to make sure that the things kuhura chikarabongo way permanently sticks there? If it's class abana bakyasoma nokutunga kurabongo bwawe tikyarugamu bakinyegesa baitu which concepts will I use abokuba sometimes obakuma kutugesa mu class nibihwera you write, after writing you keep the books, after keeping the books exam nikija muntu atachalmukantu nakamu nyenche bintu mbirema school fees osaswire yaki stress tension from home no manya abantu. You have an agreement with someone, before you know it, business have died. We have lost friendship. We have lost our dignity. We have lost trust just because we forget. So, atintororo omulungi muno kurorangu. Twayihamu ekintu kyokwewayebwa. Yes. Twayihamu ekintu kyokwewayebwa. Yes. Twayihamu ekintu kyokwewayebwa. We want to chase it away permanently. So, mastery. I'll just discuss small concepts about mastery. Abwaki abantu nibatunga emirimo outside there. And when you go for interviews, nibakaguza how many years have you spent doing the same work? They want to know your experience, and experience means how many times you have got engaged in something. Obwiro bwomazire nokola ekintu ekyo. Your employer, omuntu wali ready ku omulimo, first of all naja kumanya today you must be knowing what you're going to do, just because you took a lot of time doing the same thing. So hata unaotenda kurorangu experience, what does it mean? Experience means how long you have spent doing something, rundiki the knowledge you have about something, because ninkimanya ngo omuntu asobora kutwara obwire bwingi nakola ekintu kyonka amagezi gonyini agagamba ngu nomukomparinga n'omuntu wakutwiro obwire butaito nakikora. Indeed, they don't match. No sanga omuntu atwire obwire bwingi betu kandi tatungira experience eke kikuba nkimunihirwamu. Kano omuntu akikozera obwire butaito, but this person took time to give in a lot of concentration nosanga ngu atungiremu obukugu mubwire obutaito muno. So what is mastery? Mastery ni kimaisaki. Yes, Michael Mutegeki. We are going to be discussing about mastery. What are we supposed to do? Tuine koraki. Kurora ebintu tuli engaged in. Ebintu ebitukubamu. Ebintu ebitukora every day. Ebintu ebitukuhura. Byekarabita mu bwongo bwaitu. Yes. Kiro kinu gumramo gutuzena go kanani sawa. Deka tuleme to be mean. We keep in touch and sharing what we hear with our people. Omulengo go kubanza, mastery is repetition. Not just repetition. Chonka kugaruka mu ekintu oyine kigenderero. You connect your mind with what you are repeating. Ekintu kyo bokigaruka mu bwire bwingi umurundi gumu ebiri esatu ena. It is believed by researchers ngo ekintu bokigaruka mu emirundi yehingwire 10 nkisobora no kwiha no mutoro. So kububyamire ni kikwiha no mutoro because it is too much rolling into your mind. No bolya ole mbyawo bindi bitu. Ekintu kikumanjira nkikutira mutwe. Nkireta mchonka. Just because oshigarukiremu obwire bwingi. Okay, let's see the concept. Abana bisomero. These abana abato muno kuba bali mu nursery schools. Bakoze saki. Omwana omuto muno chonka wakuja na gambera tusomere kintu nanga nababikwata. Abakuba ebintu ebyo abasomesa babo batakatandikire class nyenchakara. Good morning class. Good morning madam. How are you? We are very fine, thank you madam. Every day. Mwana akanto nakakwatira kimu permanently. Obuzino bazina. Sahazinu buli muntu hamyakai. Myaka 20, 25, 30, 40 na 50. Abantu abatungira chance kusoma nursery school. Nubwo kubakaguza sahazinu baitu mukasomaki mbwire gwani bwa nursery mwasomagaki. Mwazinago obuzina nkaboha. Nubwo kubata kahura sahazinu tukulugama ngo nasokuba nakahura sahazinu. Baitu nasobora kujuka tukatune madam nanka akatogesa akazina emwebiri satu ina itano muka So mastery, it is believed to take as long as you want it to take. Iyo kintu cyokuteka mbongo bwawo kagamba kino ekintu ninja chikwata kumara bwire buti, and you give it the concentration it deserves. Ndiki nokiha obwire obuchikwetaga. Ndiki nokiha commitment echikwetaga. Abakuba ekintu if it's too urgent noenda chikwata in one day. Bano abantu abazina ebizina byakwaya. Abazina ebizina byakwaya. Obako mwenye mtuine mukoro gwitu in 1 week time. Bagamba tuine kuguma to practicing. Why do people practice? Tuine kuguma to practicing on a daily basis for 5 days. Bine bizina tujakuba tukozereki. Tujakuba tukwasiri. Kandi bizina ibyo bamara kubikwata for 5 days of daily practice. Ekirukimu bazina gizine mirundi 10. Omuntu ngwakwa umwaka ukamuya mutoro kama zina akazina nankara jaka kugambera. That is the first principle behind mastery. Repetition is the mother of mastery. Ndiki kugaruka mu ekintu emirundi nyingi. Aho no mastery comes from that. ukikwata ekintu ukakimastaringa and you become an expert in it is through repetition, concentrated repetition, repetition with purpose. Well, yes, obu tukurora abaana bakyali bato, omwana gwakuba nakyatandika kubaza, imagine wekaguze olulimi narukwatata kandi abaana abo mbakwata bwangu ebintu nokusinga n'abantu bakuru. Olulimi narumastaringa kukira n'abantu bakuru because that is the only option that is available. Nosanga ngo niche kintu kyine kukora. That brings us to the second principle of mastery, is prioritizing what you feel you want to learn. Ekintu kyokwetaga kwetegereza, ekintu kyokwetaga kumanya, you give it a priority. You put it on top of others. Nokobwire, you give it concentration after it comes into your mind. Nosangangu, it becomes your choice. Yes. Priority, number 2. Repetition, number 1. Itu twabaga wire kusoma. Ninjuka we had an engagement. Twasomaga agriculture. Agriculture, it was so fun. Practical part of it, so interesting, you know. That is the only subject that could get us from class to the garden, you know. Okubochatandikire obwire bwono mu class. The only time you go out is going to over toilet, jail, like that. Chonko obwire utalewo tosobora kugenda out, but agriculture could take us to the garden. In the process of going to the garden, to accessing amapera, to accessing emiyembe, you know, it was fun. We could play, we could enjoy the class. Tugenda kukora files as ebinyansi, mugenda mukisako hoku musiba nimusera ebinyansi. You know, it was so fun. It was so fun. That's why ebintu twasomaga most of the times okanosanga ngo agriculture, you give it a priority because we love the subject. Kanosanga ngo nebintu mukusoma no yangu akubukwata abakuba most of the students could love it. Kanosanga ngo you have a lot of engagements in agriculture. Abakuba ninjuka twasomaga we studied botanical names. I think they were plants, common weeds and their botanical names. Bintu, they are a bit scientific and bigumanga inemu for a normal person, a usual person to master. The names are so a bit complicated, but we could master these words, these names, because we used to have engagements of discussion and the rest. We talk about them a couple of times. We ask each other. Nosango na mnyolwano ngambira 10 botanical names. Au no natanka na kuletera sembolo poguna frondandas, agranata mkonda zoi, cypress rotondas, you know, kalas gayana, even to cave. I can recall them now. It's 13 years. 13 years I studied common weeds and their botanical names, but I can list 10 of them now. We gave it time, we gave it concentration, we gave it priority at that moment to master it. Yes. Next time uburabofunde kintu and you think it's so important. The only first trick to master it is to repeat it several times. Ubora wena kantuka ukahandike somewhere. Keep looking there. But you try to recall, you say, oh my God, I listened about a certain podcast. What did I learn? You give exercise to yourself. No gamba, baitu mpolizege story yona kumara esa hemu. nyigere mugaki omusomesa abaire nagamba kino principles zibairege musanju baitu emu ibiri isatu musanju ebirege niya enyebere check another principle oine kufaayo kurora nohandika ebintu byona ebyokukwijaho, ebintu byona ebyokumitinga, ebintu byona ebyokukura nokora kandi bine they are important to you. You have to note them. Of recent we discussed about the power of night thought. Ebitekerezo bikira kutwizira mu bwire bw'ekiro. Obyamire nubo kuborosera ekintu ala ebintu bitukutekereza nutekereza ekintu and you feel it's so important, very good for you. No sa ebintu ntobirota obukumara kwimuka nukamba baitu mbaire ndo seregeki nutekereza ebintu kyabijuka. So nyenda kugambira ngu oine kuhayo, you have to sacrifice something to get something. Oine gira akaira kaweferezaho kurora wagire kintu kiwatunga mu bwomezi bwawe. If you want to add something into your mind, ale kintu kyene kwefereza haloro ni kugambira ngu nikakaire akataito, either to repeat something rundiki to wake up and write it down. Ebitekerezo bitu ebinge bisingire kutufuaho abugamba ngu tutekereza a very good idea, a very brilliant idea, but it clicks into our mind once. All of a sudden, after 1 hour, no yakaguza bayitekereza hoke kintu kirungi muno mbere nokusemererwa wansemererwa but something kyakijuka kitomerenka. You did not take time to write it down. Sazino abantu we are very lucky. When a smartphone in kejo, there is a notebook. When a notebook in smartphone yao, abamu muzina betu tokimanye. If it's not there, no sobora downloading notebook no bitekam. Anywhere, you don't need to have a pen. Kwetago when a pen nekitab nango no papona. Obwire bwana no handika. At least something small. Obukumara no tungo obwire obukasoma no ijuke ebintu byona ebyobere mbitekereze ebyo no bijuka. So tuine kwega kuhandika. Kini kitwijucha ebintu ebikozerwe henyuma nikiyamba in all aspects of life, be it business. You need to write. When you kuhandika, you have to keep records, you have to keep notes. Imagine nambero kuja hona kalen, imagine at your workplace abantu abine emirimo notekereza abwaki mwine notice board. It's not for fun, it's not for decoration. Eroho kwijucha or to convey new information or to give reminder. So kuhandika kuina amani mengi mono. The power of words. We need to use this opportunity that is available currently. Ekintu kyone kyokura nchikutabaneza, it has a solution that you are just not yet aware of. I want to ask you going into kila kwa yambisa excuse as a solution to some of the things that are happening into our lives. Ukubine kintu chukutabaneza no gambo bunda excuse nja kuchavoidinga But that's one way of nurturing the problem, because if you give an excuse, you are not solving a problem. We need to give him time, not really to gather for evidence. Not really to gather for evidence, but we need really to give a lot of time in looking for solutions. Tuine kuhayo obwire obwingi muno. Ntusera omulingo gutoramaraho ekintu. Instead of kuhayo obwire obwingi muno. Kurora ngu kikozerwe kita. Evidence is different from the cause. Ekyokuroraho ngu ekintu kikozerwe kinembaganiza nekikireterize kurora kyakorwa. Yes. Obwire obusinga obwingi tukizire kuhayo muno obwire bwaitu to look for evidence. Niwe akakora ekintu nanka twine kumuserurizaho kikakorwa kita akakikora bwireki ego okiserurizeyo nanchitinga nyine kumanya nanchitinga noa bwireki mirundi yenga niko bora kimanya. After knowing that, what are you going to do? Are you oine strategies ezolimu notekangu obundamara kimanya ninja korante nante ikintu ninja kimara. I will look for a solution. Most of us, we need evidence to blame people. We need evidence to only confirm that, to accuse people. Kumanya ngwe nibo bachikoze. No one is focused in looking for the solution. Busa omuntu wakufayo kusera mulingo cyo gutwakimara. Mulingo ki ogutusobora kukosa ko twamara ensonge. No one. Nitunurua na sazu no muntu wakugambera. Nyo kwimuka mutoro twana unyimbandika. Ekigumbere muno. Tinsobora. Sometimes ubutaka kwijagira no kwijagira nyonyimuka. Osoko bubyamire ale kintu kibere ekyobere no yendo manye, but it comes itself. Nkija mbongo bwawe nkijamo. And that is the right time for you to master it. If you immediately capture it by writing it, the following day when you read it, automatically kija kuja mbongo bwawe permanently. So obwire nebo buno tuina kutandika kugarukamo ebintu emirundi ehingwireho hali 5 10. Tuine kutandika kuhandika, to keep records and write for reminder. Ebi bintu byono bikuba kutaba neza tosobora kuhandika, tosobora gumana ugarukamo. You may not master something, but you may target to have it at the right time. Hatsa zino abata kusingo wingi tuwe at least tuwe nesimu. Kandi esimu omujunga akagikora. All these manufacturers at least have considered alarm to be so special. It is in every phone on this planet Earth. Alarm mubulisimu yona yakakorwa hansi hano. Actually hati alarm ezingi zino musaha, isa za mikono, isa ya kisika. Alarm is everywhere. Alarm is everywhere. So, ebintu byona kuba biremere. Never give excuse that I forgot. Never give excuse ngunyonyeberu. Bikanyeba. I'm very sorry. Ogutugula mulingo gokumara hekizibu kyona. We need to think ahead. Nyobo kungambere kintu, and it is in more than a day. It is to be done maybe the following day. Nkija kukorwa kile chikuyongera. In a week to come, in a month to come, immediately ningenda simu yangu. Reminder, day like this, I give it an hour before. I give it a reminder an hour before. Then in that period, reminder kuija, I begin planning immediately. But it gives you time to plan on how to get engaged in that new activity. What in reminder? Kandi bine bintu bukubuta bi manyire musimu yao. Itwena tusobora kuba tutaliba kalimagezi. Esimu ezo tuzine ebintu bingi muno betu buli muntu najikosa kusikira ebintu bya kwetegereza. Learn. Give yourself a benefit of doubt about your understanding on mobile phones. Ikiriza ebintu ebintu kozere tobimanyire, so that you can get chance to add on, keep learning. Yes. So mastery kwa kimaliza ngu, it takes as long as you want it to take. Kandi uinakora ebintu ebitwabazao ukubatasoboye kuhandika, ukubatasoboye kugarukamu, at least create a reminder. Then scientists nabo nibatugambira hali ebyokulya bitwine kuba tukozesa to boost our immunity, kandi kurora ngu n'obwongo bwaitu bwatandika kufunctioninga normally. Omuntu osanga twinemu ebizibu, omuntu osanga twinemu ebizibu. It's good for health. Abakamanyire mujja kungambira, but it's good for health. So have balanced diet. Orole kintu kyosemerere kuba nokola ekirungi habwomezi bwawe, amuna ebyokulya byosemerere kuba nole kurora ngu your immune system is boosted. Do exercises where necessary. Avoid stress. Turatwatambuza obwomezi bwaitu mulingo murungi kandi twagobora muri ebyo bintu tukuba ntukora. This called almond. Eno bajeta almond tinkumanya owiturantrutunga okonyo kabantu kabiri yaga. Nanyene no na sangire baitu, they are good for health. You can Google almond health benefit. Very nice. Hey, mwebale kumpuliriza for today. Ningira, we shall catch up next time. Mwebale muno kasese foto chendozo. Ebyaka byona byomu Uganda, mwebale muno kumpuliriza. Kandi learn to share what you have. Learn to share with the public. Ebigambo bingi muno abantu nibasinga kubibaza, but you can pick one, only one. Nusanga ngu chahindro obwomezi bwawe kandi wagoboramu shikwetaga ngu dakika zitukubantu baliza zona 23:45 unikisa ubyono nukwebiraba in line into your mind. No, but ekigambo kimu noja kihamu no kigalisha mukumara kigalisha nosanga ngu kyakuyamba, kandi one by one they say it makes a bundle. Kiro kinu kimu nyencha kindi ikire kikongeraho kindi usangira kimu ngu ubwomezi bwaitu buhinduire mu bintu byentekereza, kandi no to follow principles of life entunambere kugetaga ekutwara netwe tuli aware of what is happening. Ndikikintu kigenda mbeso tukorake ndikimanya. Mwebale muno kumpuliriza and have a blessed Sunday. Bye bye.